As a doctor with over 3 decades of experience, I've seen firsthand the preventable tragedies that unfold every summer when the temperatures soar. It's a silent killer, often underestimated, and it disproportionately affects our senior population. You might think of hurricanes or tornadoes as the big threats, but did you know that heat-related illnesses claim more lives among seniors than both of those natural disasters combined? It's a sobering statistic, isn't it? I remember a patient, Mr. Henderson, a vibrant man in his late 70s, who loved gardening. One sweltering July afternoon, his family found him disoriented in his backyard. He'd simply forgotten to drink water, engrossed in his roses. We caught it just in time, but it was a stark reminder of how quickly things can turn. This isn't just about feeling a bit warm, it's about understanding how heat impacts your body, especially as we age, and taking proactive steps to stay safe. Now, let's talk about a silent killer that many seniors, and even their caregivers, aren't fully aware of: the dangerous interactions between common medications and extreme heat. Many of you are on prescriptions for blood pressure, heart conditions, or even allergies. The truth is, some of these vital medications can actually interfere with your body's natural ability to regulate temperature. Think about diuretics, often prescribed for high blood pressure or fluid retention. They help you shed excess water, which is great for your heart. But in the heat, this can accelerate dehydration. Or consider anticholinergic medications. Found in some allergy meds or antidepressants, they can reduce your ability to sweat, which is your body's primary cooling mechanism. I had a patient, Mrs. Rodriguez, who was diligently taking her blood pressure medication. One hot day, she felt unusually lightheaded and nauseous. We discovered her medication, combined with the heat, had dropped her blood pressure to low. It was a wake-up call for her to discuss her medication regimen with her doctor during summer months. Have you ever considered how your daily pills might be reacting to the rising mercury? It's crucial to have an open conversation with your doctor about your medications and the summer heat. We can often adjust dosages or suggest strategies to mitigate these risks. Hydration is your first line of defense, but it's not always as simple as just drinking more water. For seniors, our thirst sensation can diminish, meaning you might not feel thirsty until you're already significantly dehydrated. That's why I advocate for what I call the 3-3-3 hydration rule. It's a simple, actionable strategy. Every 3 hours, drink 3 sips of water, and aim for at least 3 larger glasses throughout the day. This isn't about chugging gallons. It's about consistent, small intakes. For example, when you watch your favorite show, keep a glass of water next to you and take 3 sips during each commercial break. Or set a timer on your phone for every 3 hours as a reminder. Do you find yourself forgetting to drink water until you feel parched? This rule helps you stay ahead of dehydration. Physiologically, even mild dehydration can thicken your blood, making your heart work harder, and it can impair your kidney function. Consistent, small sips keep your body's internal systems running smoothly, like keeping the oil topped up in your car. Building on hydration, let's dive a little deeper into something often overlooked: electrolytes. While water is essential, especially when you're sweating, you're not just losing water, you're also losing vital salts and minerals. Electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These are crucial for nerve and muscle function, and for maintaining proper fluid balance in your cells. Just drinking plain water when you're heavily sweating can actually dilute your remaining electrolytes, leading to a dangerous condition called hyponatremia, or low sodium. I recall a gentleman, Mr. Davies, who was so focused on staying hydrated that he was drinking bottle after bottle of plain water after doing some light yard work. He started feeling weak, confused, and even had some muscle cramps. We found his sodium levels were dangerously low. The good news is, you don't need fancy sports drinks loaded with sugar. Simple solutions like a cup of clear broth, a small serving of fruit like a banana or orange, or even diluted fruit juice can help replenish these vital minerals. Are you incorporating electrolyte-rich foods into your diet during hot weather? It's about balance, water for volume, and electrolytes for function. Knowing the early warning signs of heat-related illness is paramount. There's a critical difference between heat exhaustion and the far more dangerous heat stroke, and recognizing it can be life-saving. Heat exhaustion is your body giving you a clear warning shot. Symptoms often include heavy sweating, cold, clammy skin, a fast, weak pulse, nausea, muscle cramps, and sometimes dizziness or faintness. Think of it as your internal cooling system struggling but still trying to work. If you or someone you know experiences these, get to a cool place immediately. Lie down, loosen clothing, and sip water. Now, heat stroke is an emergency. This is when your body's cooling system has completely failed. The most alarming sign is often a body temperature of 103 F or higher, but critically, the person may stop sweating and their skin might be hot and dry. They can become confused, have slurred speech, seizures, or even lose consciousness. This is not something you can treat at home. Have you ever felt a sudden, inexplicable confusion or extreme fatigue on a hot day? That could be your body sending a critical signal. It's your brain and vital organs overheating, and it requires immediate medical attention. Call 911 without hesitation. Creating a cool zone in your home doesn't always require a central air conditioning unit running all day, which can be expensive. The goal is to identify or create a space where you can retreat from the heat, even if it's just for a few hours. Simple strategies can make a big difference. Close your blinds and curtains during the hottest parts of the day to block out direct sunlight. Use fans strategically. A fan blowing across a bowl of ice can create a makeshift air conditioner. Take cool showers or baths throughout the day. Wear light, loose-fitting clothing made of breathable fabrics like cotton. And don't forget about public spaces. Libraries, senior centers, malls, and even movie theaters offer wonderful, air-conditioned havens. I remember Miss Eleanor, who lived in an older home without AC. She transformed her bedroom into a cool sanctuary by hanging thermal curtains, using a box fan to pull cooler night air in, and spending her afternoons at the local library. Are you making the most of these simple, accessible ways to beat the heat in your own home or community? Your body cools primarily through sweat evaporation, and air movement, even from a simple fan, helps that process immensely. Beyond your own well-being, I urge you to think about your neighbors, especially those who might be living alone or have limited mobility. Heat waves aren't just an individual challenge. They're a community one. A simple phone call or a quick check-in can make all the difference. Many seniors are too proud or too isolated to ask for help. Do you know if your elderly neighbor has family checking on them? Or if they have a working fan? I've seen communities rally during heat waves, organizing buddy systems where volunteers check on vulnerable residents. Mrs. Goldberg, for instance, was found by a neighbor who noticed her blinds were always open, even on the hottest days, and she hadn't picked up her mail. That neighbor's simple act of knocking saved her from severe heat exhaustion. It's not just about physical health, it's about the social fabric that supports us all. Are you aware of community resources like cooling centers or senior outreach programs in your area? A strong community network can be a powerful defense against the dangers of extreme heat. Despite our best efforts, sometimes heat can become truly dangerous, and it's vital to have an emergency action plan. If you suspect heat stroke, remember, that's when someone's body temperature is very high. They might stop sweating, and they're confused or unconscious. You must call 911 immediately. This is a medical emergency, and every second counts. While waiting for emergency services, try to move the person to a cooler area. You can help lower their body temperature by applying cool, wet cloths to their skin, especially on their neck, armpits, and groin. Do not give them fluids if they are unconscious or confused, as they could choke. If it's heat exhaustion, and they are conscious and able to swallow, encourage them to sip water and continue to cool them down. The key is to never leave someone alone if they are showing signs of severe heat-related illness. Have you discussed an emergency plan with your family or a trusted friend for what to do if you or they experience severe heat symptoms? Being prepared can make all the difference when time is of the essence. Staying safe in the summer heat is about awareness, preparation, and looking out for one another. These simple steps, understanding medication interactions, Consistent hydration, recognizing warning signs, creating cool zones, and engaging with your community can truly save lives. Don't let the summer heat catch you off guard. If you found this information helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Share this video with your family and friends, especially those with elderly loved ones, because this knowledge is literally life-saving. And be sure to check out my other video on managing diabetes in the summer, linked right here for you. Your health is your most valuable asset, and together, we can ensure you enjoy a safe and healthy summer.